Good evening, everyone. Day 22 of 40 Days and Nights with Jesus. This is our evening session. Let's see what he has to say to us tonight. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. Society is evolving and you are evolving. And it's something to be excited about. It is not something to be sad about. But evolution is not always an easy process, because in evolution, it is the ones that adapt to new circumstances that seem to survive. Those who are stuck in old ruts tend to not make it quite so well through the transition period. So tonight is the time to ask yourself, are you stuck in the past? Are you stuck in a rut? Are you waiting for everything to go back to normal? Are you invested in everything going back to normal? That is not going to happen. What you must understand is that the hand that is being played by your global governance system has been played. You now know what they are up to. They have always been up to increasing controls, increasing documentation, increasing difficulty in moving around and being free. You have seen this over the last couple of decades in your society. But now their hand has been played, and you now must, as in a poker game, you must look at your hand and say, okay, what am I going to do with this hand? Am I going to bluff? Am I going to bet? Am I going to call? What you must understand is that now that you see the hand that is being played, you have an advantage. The truth is laid on the table. Many more restrictions, many more controls, invasive medical tyranny. This has been laid on the table. Now you know. And it is good to know. It is good to see it. It is good to realize it. Then you can make an informed decision on how you're going to proceed through the next years. So tonight we want you to look at how your mind is assessing this situation. Are you in fear? If you are in fear, that means the ego is in control. When the ego is in control, you make poor short-term decisions. When the ego is not in control and you're connected to your guidance and your higher brain functions, you can make sound long-term strategies that are going to work for you. So the first thing to determine is, are you in fear? If you are in fear, then you need to master your mind so that you are only looking at the immediate environment that you are dealing with. Now, the immediate environment that you are dealing with may be disastrous. Your restaurant may have been closed down. Your loans may be coming due. Your landlord may be evicting you soon. This is the environment in which you find yourself. But there are strategies that can be used even though you seem to be in terrible circumstances. There are legal avenues that are still in effect. There are constitutions that are still in effect. And there are lawyers and increasing groups of people who realize that there is some nefarious plan afoot. So it is in gathering together, it is in communicating with each other that you will find mutual support and you will find other wise thinkers, other minds that may be able to help you access information, ideas, strategies, communities that alone you cannot access. So tonight it is about looking at your strategy for, we will say, the next 6 to 12 months. Is it time for you to shift your perspective and start looking at new opportunities instead of waiting for the old to come back? Is it time to rearrange your finances so that you have a different makeup to your portfolio if you are lucky enough to have a portfolio? Is it perhaps time to talk to friends and ask, are any of them willing to share a piece of land, a big garden that perhaps is too much for them? This evening, we want you to look at how your life is organized. We know that we've done this before with you, but we want you to do it again. We want you to, if you see a part of your life that you know is changing too rapidly or too drastically for you to manage, and it doesn't look like it's going to go back, which it isn't, then it's time to start asking for guidance in that area. So as you go to sleep tonight, if you discern that there's an area that you are confused or worried about, ask for a dream. Ask for us to help you see what is actually going on and what might benefit you. Now, we've asked you to keep a dream journal before, but we are going to reiterate that. Write your dreams down. Ask for dreams if you need clarification. Ask for help in seeing what you're missing. Put your phones out of your bedroom. Turn your Wi-Fi off. And if you keep doing this, you will get information. The more you're in nature, the less you're on television or on the internet, the more clear the messages will get. The frequency elevation that you get by not tuning into the fear-mongering is what we want to focus on at this time, and the archaic or old-fashioned or out-of-date strategies now need to be reassessed. There's no point in waiting another 6 months to, let's say, shift the balance of your financial investments. Look at the signs now, look at the products, look at the stocks, look at the information that you're getting and make a decision. And if needed, move some things around. Yes, it will trigger fear in you because the programs that are alive in you have been planted there. The banking system will always say, leave your money in the bank. Always it will say, leave your money in the bank. But there are laws that have been passed in Canada, for example, where our dear one lives, that says the government can actually come in and take a percentage of your savings to help balance the budget. Most of you don't know that. Check out the laws around banking in your country and find out just how secure your funds are. Check out just how secure your pensions are. See if you are in the United States, see if you can get a self-directed pension plan. This is a legal strategy. Talk to your accountant or pay for a half-hour consultation with an accountant. These strategies are timely at this time in your economic system's history. Now, that is a very practical recommendation from Jesus. There are some that would say Jesus would never give you such advice. Well, we want to tell you that this Jesus, this actual Jesus, was very much a revolutionary in my incarnation on the earth plane so many years ago. I was counter to the occupying forces. I was killed by the occupying forces. I was not sitting in meditation all the time. I was out on the streets motivating people to become aware of their power, their freedom, their ability to be sovereign. My work has not changed. Your opinion of me may be wrong, but that is neither here nor there. Make sure that you are using your God-given intelligence, that you're reading the actual signs. That means not just going on mainstream media, but going on to alternative sources of information from all different kinds of places that are going to give you all different kinds of information. And so you will have a variety of streams of information, and you will be able to not only use your intelligence, you will be able to use your intuition and the guidance that you get from us in making a decision. So we hope this helps you focus your minds tonight. Do not go to sleep in worry. If you find an area of your life that you feel is a little confused or perhaps not responsive to the situation, ask for a dream, and ask for a dream that you can understand and remember. And if you don't get it tonight, keep asking. It will come. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow. So I have to tell you a little story. Today I've been getting the feeling that I'm meant to get another dog for my dog to play with. And I was talking to her dog walker today, and I said, yeah, I think I'm going to get another Bernese. I had a dream that another Bernese dog came into my life just a couple of nights ago. And this afternoon, no less than half an hour after that conversation on Facebook, there was a Bernese that was up for adoption. So given the dream, given the feeling, I contacted these people. Now, whether or not it happens, I don't know. I listen to that kind of guidance, and it's very, very clear when I get told to do things. So if it's not this pup, it will be another one. But I thought it was very, very interesting timing. Half an hour after I had been discussing it, there it was. Anyway, good night, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
It's a good girl.